Question number 11 is test as a bag containing 11 beads, 4 are red, 7 are blue. Test takes at random a bead from the bag and keeps it. Test takes at random another bead from the bag and keeps it. Complete the probability tree. So it means that this is without replacement. It means for the second outcome, total number of outcomes become less. To complete the tree diagram, for the second time, the total number of beads will be one less because one bead was already taken outside. Now we have first was blue and the second red, means we are going to take it first time. So 4 out of 10. And if first is blue, then the second is blue also, means second time it would be 6 blue out of 10. Work out the probability that both beads are red. We have to find the probability of red and red. That would be probability of first red, second red. It would be 4 by 11 times 3 by 10. So we'll have 4 by 11 times 3 by 10. If we simplify this, it would be 4 times 3, 12, and 11 times 10 is 110, divided by 2, both, it would be 6 over 55. That's our answer for this part. Next part is work out the probability that the two beads are of different color. For this one, different color means first can be red and the second can be blue, or means plus. First can be blue and second can be red. So we are going to add these probabilities for this one. Probability of first red then blue, or mean plus probability of first blue then red. So if we are going to put the values, we'll have 4 over 11 times 7 over 10 plus 7 over 11 times 4 over 10. So that would be 28 over 110 plus 28 over 110. If we simplify this, 56 over 110 and divided by 2, it would be 28 over 55. This is the answer for this part. Question number 12, A part, factorize 9x square minus 4y square. This is the difference of squares. So we can convert this into square form. We can write it 3x whole square minus 2y whole square. As we know that the formula a square minus b square equals a plus b into a minus b. So we'll write in this form 1 time positive 3x plus 2y into 3x minus 2y, 1 time positive, 1 time negative. B part is express this fraction minus this fraction as a single fraction in its simplest form. For this one, we are going to make denominator same first. In this fraction, if we are going to make denominator same, we can see that this is 4. We can make it 8 by multiplying 2, and here x is missing. So we are going to multiply by x in numerator and denominator. So we'll have denominator same. We have 7x over 8x minus 2 times, as these are more than one value, so we are going to put the bracket. This would be 8x. Now denominators are same, write 1 time and simplify the numerator values. 7x, this is minus 2 times x plus 3. So this negative 2 is going to multiply with this and with this. So we have 7x minus 2x minus 6 over 8x. That would be 7x minus 2x would be 5x minus 6 divided by 8x. So we cannot simplify it further. This is the simplest form of our answer. Now for the next part is expand and simplify. These are 3 brackets. I'm going to multiply these two first and then multiply with the third one. So 3x minus 1 times x plus 2. So if we multiply 3x with x and then 3x with 2, we'll have 3x squared plus 6x, now minus x and minus 2. As this minus sign will multiply with both of the other values. Now simplify like terms. We have 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. Now we are going to multiply this with this last bracket. So we have 3x squared plus 5x minus 2 times 3x plus 1. Actually, most of the students made a mistake over here. They don't put the bracket for the first one and they just multiply minus 2 with the other bracket. So their answer goes wrong in that case. We have to put the bracket for the first simplified value and then multiply with the second bracket. So it means that we have to multiply 3x squared with both of these, then 5x with both of these, and then minus 2 with both of these. So we'll have 3 times 3 is 9, x cubed plus 3x squared. Now we'll multiply 5x with 3x and 1. So we'll get 5 times 3 is 15, x squared plus 5x, and then we'll multiply minus 2 with 3x and minus 2 with 1. So we'll have minus 6x minus 2. Now we'll simplify the like terms. This is the like term, these two, and these two are the like terms. So our final answer would be 9x cubed plus 18x squared minus x minus 2. This is our final answer. Our next part is simplify fully. So to simplify, we always simplify inside the bracket first. For this one, what we are going to do, for the like terms, bases are same, 2 over 8, x 5. So x has power 1. So smaller power will change its sign and go up. It would be 5 minus 1. There is no other y value, so y squared, 2 times 1 and 2 times 4. We will put the bracket as it is, that is minus 2 x raised to power 4 over 4y squared. This is simplified form of inside the bracket. Now to simplify outside the bracket, first of all we'll make this outside part positive. For this one we'll flip our fraction. So we have 4y squared in the numerator and x raised to power 4 in the denominator, and this power will become positive. Now we'll open this whole square, mean 4 square times 4 y square times square and x raised to power 4 whole square. So whenever for the indices rule, when two powers are there, they will multiply the powers. 4 square is 16, 2 times 2 is y raised to power 4 and x raised to power 4 times 2 is 8. That's our final answer. Question number 14, 11 farmers are asked if they have goats, sheep or chicken on their farm. Of these farmers, 31 have sheep, 53 have chickens, 66 have goats, sheep and chickens, 11 have sheep and goats, 17 have sheep and chicken, 18 have goats and chickens, 20 don't have any goats, sheep or chicken. Use this information to complete the Venn diagram. To fill in this information in the diagram, so first of all we fill the most common part of it. So this would be 6 have goats, sheep and chicken. So for this one we are going to fill in this 6 over here. The next information we have the intersection of 2. The intersection of 2 is 11 have sheep and goats. 11 have sheep and goats mean this intersection part of sheep and goats. So 11 minus 6 equals 5. So 5 would be over here because already 6 was there. Now if we add both, so it would become 11. Next we have it's done, 17 have sheep and chicken. For this one, intersection of sheep and chicken is this one. This is 17 minus 6, that would be 11. So 11 will be filled over here. So next is 18 have goats and chicken. So this is 18 goats and chicken. So we are going to subtract 6 from 18, that would be 12. It would be over here. So now we are going to fill this full circle. For this one it's given that we have 31 have sheep, 53 have chicken. So 31 have sheep means total sheep are 31. So this would be 31 minus 5 minus 6 minus 11 equals to 9. Here would be 9. Now 53 have chicken. So total Chicken are 53. So 53 minus 12 minus 6 minus 11, it would be 24. It will be filled over here. In this information, we are given that 20 don't have any goats, sheep or chicken. It would be outside the circle in the rectangle. We have to find number of goats. To find the number of goats, we have total animals 100, and we are going to subtract first all this inside the circle and in the rectangle. If we are going to all these, we'll have 87. So I'm going to subtract this from 100. It would be 13, but it's not the number of chords. This is 13, that is outside. Here the number of chords are all 13 plus 5 plus 6 plus 12. So number of chords, we have 13 plus 5 plus 6 plus 12, that would be equals to 36. Now we have to find the number of G union S complement. For this one, we have G union S, means that this G union S is this part, and complement means outside of it. So outside of G union S would be 24 plus 20. So we have 24 plus 20 would be the answer for this part, that is equals to 44. Number of G complement intersection C, it means that C without G. So C without G would be this part, 24 plus 11. 24 plus 11, that is 35. Next part is one of the farmers who has chickens is chosen at random. Find the probability that this farmer also has goats. So as we know that total number of farmers having chicken are 53. This is total number of farmers, and we have farmers also has goats. It means that the intersection part of goats and chicken. So if we see the intersection part of goats and chicken are 12 plus 6, 18. So favorable are 18, total are 53. So probability would be favorable are 18 over total are 53. That's our answer for this part. Question number 15 is Martin and Lucia went on 2 different car journeys. For Martin's journey, distance and time is given. Lucia's journey, distance and time is given. Martin says, my average speed could have been greater than Lucia's average speed. By considering the bounds, show that Martin is correct. So whenever there is a comparison of two things, we take the upper bound of first one and lower bound of the second one. Upper bound of speed of first and lower bound speed of second. For this, first of all, we'll divide the nearest value by 2, that would be 2.5, and here 1 decimal place means 0.1 divided by 2, that would be 0.05. For this one, we'll find upper bound distance and lower bound distance by adding and subtracting 2.5 from 80, and upper bound and lower bound time after adding and subtracting 0.05. So upper bound speed of the first one would be upper bound distance divided by lower bound time, because upper bound speed means the maximum speed can be found by dividing the maximum distance divided by the minimum time. So for this one, we'll take this value divided by this value. So we have 82.5 divided by 2.65. This would be equals to 31.13 kilometer per hour. Correct to two significant figure means that as this is 10th place. So 10th place means that we are going to take only one's place, that is 1 correct to 1 kilometer. So if we are going to divide 1 kilometer by 2, that would be 0.5. And for the second one, 1 hour correct to 0.1 hour means that divided by 2, that would be 0.05. Now for the upper bound distance, we are going to add 0.5 into 33 and subtract 0.5 from 33. Similarly, for upper bound and lower bound time, we are going to add 0.05 in 1 hour and subtract 0.05 in 1 hour. So we'll have time. Now for lower bound speed of Lucia, Lower bound distance divided by upper bound time, because for the minimum we divide up lower bound divided by upper bound. So 32.5 divided by 1.05 will have 30.95. So this is Lucia's average speed. As we compare that, we see that Martin's speed is 31.13 and Lucia's speed is 30.95. So it is shown that Martin is correct. Question number 16 is the histogram shows the information about the time and minutes taken by each child in a school to walk to school every day for 1 week. So we are given here frequency densities. There are no child who take more than 100 minutes. So no information for more than 100 minutes. There are 10 children who take less than equals to 20 minutes over here. And we have to find the number of children who take between 50 to 80 minutes. To find the number of children, it means that we have to find the frequency. Number of something means to find the frequency. So we have a formula, frequency density equals to frequency over width. Before finding the frequency, we must know that what is the frequency density over here. So for this one, we are going to use the information when 10 children mean frequency is 10 and interval is 20. So if we are going to find the frequency for the frequency density for the first bar, we have frequency number of children 10 divided by class width, that is 20. We have 0.5. Over here, this bar is 0.5. So this would be 1, then this would be 2, then the next one would be 3, then it would be 4, and this would be 4.5. To find the number of children between 50 to 80, we'll get the bar. For this one between 50 to 80, we have different widths and different heights of the bars. So we are going to take them separately to find the frequency of all of these. The formula of the frequency is frequency is equals to frequency density times width. For the first bar, we have width 10 and frequency density 2.9. For the second bar, we have width 15 and frequency density, that is 3.2, and this bar width is 5 and its frequency density is 2. So we are going to substitute all these values and we are going to add them up. So it would be 10 times 2.9 plus 15 times 3.2 plus 5 times 2. So if we are going to simplify this, 29 plus 48 plus 10, it would be equals to 87. So number of children, we have 87 in this interval. Now question number 17 is express this in the form of p plus square root of q. So first of all, we are going to take this part, that is denominator square root of 2 minus 1 whole square. We are going to expand this part first, minus 1 times square root of 2 minus 1. If we are going to multiply, 2 square root of 2 times square root of 2 will become only 2. Then square root of 2 minus 1 would be minus square root of 2. Then minus 1 will multiply with square root of 2 would be minus 2 square root. Then minus plus 1. So simplified form would be, we are going to add like terms, that would be equals to 3. Then these two would be minus 1 square root of 2 and minus 1 square root of 2 would be minus 2 square root of 2. Now our this fraction will become 3 plus square root of 8 over 3 minus 2 square root of 2. Now we are going to rationalize denominator, because to simplify this we have to eliminate surd value from the denominator. We rationalize it by changing its sign. 3 plus 2 square root of 2 divided by 3 plus 2 square root of 2. In this case, we are going to multiply denominators with each other and numerator values with each other. So next would be over here, multiply numerator values and denominator values. In the denominator, we are going to apply the formula a square minus b square. In the numerator, 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 2 square root of 2 would be 3 times 2 is 6 into square root of 2 plus 3 times square root of 8 and then plus 2 when we have two square roots are multiplying, so we can multiply in one square root. So 8 times 2, both values are in square root, so 8 times 2 would be 16. In the denominator it would be 9 minus 2 square would be 4, and square root of 2 would be only 2. Then we have like terms, that is, we'll simplify this and also we'll simplify this part. Square root of 8 can be written as 4 times 2, square root of 4 is 2, and square root of 2 would be inside. And we know that square root of 16 is 4. So if we are going to write this, 9 plus 6 square root of 2 plus 3 times 2 square root of 2, in place of 8 we are going to replace this value, plus 2 times 4 over 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 is 1, so we are not going to write anything in the denominator. 9 plus 8, these two values will be added, and plus 6 square root of 2 plus 6 square root of 2. That would be 17 plus 12 square root of 2. As we are given the form that they have given us, p plus square root of 2, means the other value will be in the surd form only. So if we are going to write 12 into surd, so it would become its square, that would be 144 times 2. So our final answer is 17 plus square root of 288. That's our final answer. Question number 18. The diagram shows two identical circles drawn inside a rectangle. The length of the rectangle is 4x centimeter and the width of the rectangle is 2x centimeter, and the radius is x centimeter. The circle touches each other and each circle touches three sides of the rectangle. The region inside the rectangle is outside the circles shown shaded in the diagram has a total area of 20 centimeters squared. Work out the perimeter of the rectangle. Give your answer correct to the three significant figures. We are given the shaded area and we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. To find the perimeter of the rectangle, first of all we have to find the value of x, and then we'll find the perimeter. For this one, to find x, first of all we are using this information, area of shaded region. So that would be area of rectangle minus area of these two circles. So formula of shaded area is area of rectangle minus area of two circles. So length times width minus 2 pi r square, as area of one circle is pi r square and area of two circle would be 2 pi r square. So if we are going to substitute the values, length is 4x times width is 2x minus 2. The value of pi is 3.142 and r is x, so x squared would be there, and shaded area is given to us, that is 20 centimeters squared. When we are going to simplify this would be 8x squared minus 6.284x squared. If we subtract both, we'll have 1.716x squared, and here will be 20. So it's multiplying, it will divide on the other side. We'll have 20 over 1.716 equals to x squared, and x squared will be equals to 11.655. If we take the square root on both sides, so x would be equals to 3.4139. This is the value of x. Now to find the perimeter, we have a formula, p equals 2 times length plus width. So length is 4x, width is 2x. It would be 2 into 6x, that would be 12x. So here we are going to substitute the value of x, that would be 3.4139. So our answer would be 40.95. After changing into three significant digits, we'll have 41.0. Question number 19. The diagram shows a triangular prism ABCDEF with the rectangular base ABCD. We are given the dimensions and we have to find the angle that BE makes with the plane ABCD. For this one, first of all, we are going to join B and E like this. Now, whenever the situation is like this, that any line is making the angle with the plane, first of all, from the top point, we will draw the perpendicular. So we'll take the perpendicular, this one. This perpendicular is from E to D. Now we'll join this point where the perpendicular is drawn with B, like this. So it means that we have to find this angle. We say it theta or x. Now BDE is a right angle triangle, but the thing is we don't have enough information to find this theta. We have only one side in this right angle triangle. We need to find another side. To find any one of the side, either BE or BD, so we'll see that which side is easier to find. From the given information, BD side can be found easily but not directly, because to find this side BD we have to find one of the side of the plane, that is AD. To find AD side we are going to take ADE, right angle triangle, and we are going to use tan 18 opposite divided by adjacent. So tan 18 would be, opposite is 2.2 and adjacent is AD. So we will cross multiply, AD will be on the other side, and tan 18 will divide 2.2 over tan 18. So our answer for AD would be 6.78. Now we have this side AD for the plane, and now we will use this right angle triangle to get this hypotenuse BD by using Pythagoras theorem. As we have Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus b square. So hypotenuse over here is BD. So BD square equals to, one is perpendicular, one is base and one is perpendicular, 6.7 square plus 6 square. So if we take the square root on both sides, we'll get the value of BD. So directly we'll simplify all this by putting in the calculator and we'll get our answer 6.8 whole squared. So our answer for this one would be 9.1. So now we have BD side is 9.1. By using these two side BD and ED side, we can easily find the angle. So opposite over adjacent. I'm going to use tan theta, that is the required angle that we have to find. Opposite is 2.2 and adjacent is 9.1. To find theta, we will move tan on the other side. That would become tan inverse of 2.2 divided by 9.1 by using calculator. So directly we can get our answer 13.7. That's the value of theta. So theta is equals to 13.7. That's the required answer. Question number 20. Find the values of a, b and c so that 7 plus 12x minus 2x squared is written as a minus b into x minus c whole squared. Actually, this form is completing squared form. For this, first we are going to write the given question into standard form, minus 2x squared plus 12x plus 7. And then, first of all, I will take minus 2 common from the first two values. Minus 2 is common, x squared and minus 6x plus 7. If we are using direct method, so coefficient of x squared should be 1. Now it's 1. So we'll take the coefficient of x, that is 6. We divide it by 2 and then it would be 3. So 3 square will be added and 3 squared will be subtracted. So now this part will be turned into completing square. For this we are going to take minus 2 outside as it is, x from the first term, minus from the middle term over here, and 3 from the last term, and whole square outside. Now we have 9 and then plus 7. We are going to multiply minus 2 with the bracket and minus 2 with minus 9. That would become minus 2 x minus 3 whole squared. Now minus minus plus, this would become 18 plus 7. Minus 2 x minus 3 whole squared. These two will be added, so it would become plus 25. We have changed this question into completing square form. Now our condition is first value should be a constant value, then the bracket value should be there. So we are going to rearrange this. Write constant value first, 25 at the start, then minus 2 into x minus 3 whole square. So if we compare from the given question, a is the first value, that is a constant value. So the answer of a would be 25, and then b is outside the bracket, minus b, so this is minus sign as well. B would be 2 and the value of c, x minus c. So x minus 3 over here, if we compare, we see that c will be equals to 3. So our required answer for A is 25, B is 2, C is 3. Question number 21. Express this whole fraction as a single fraction in its simplest form. Show clear algebraic working. So first of all, I'm going to take this part. If we see this value, this is a difference of squares. So we are going to factorize this. This can be written as x square minus 6 square, x plus 6 into x minus 6. After factorizing this, so we are going to make denominators same. So x minus 6 is already there, x plus 6 is missing. So we are going to multiply and divide by x plus 6 here in the denominator as well as in the numerator. Now the denominators are same, write denominator one time and simplify numerator values. X plus 6 into x minus 6 would be written one time. So we'll simplify numerator values. This would be minus 2x plus 6. Minus 2 will multiply with this, and with this we'll have 20 minus 2x minus 12. That would be, here we are going to write denominator as it is. Simplify like terms. We'll have 8 minus 2x divided by x plus 6 into x minus 6. Now we'll join with the last term, that is times 1 over 4 minus x. This would be times 1 over 4 minus x. If we see this numerator and factorize it, 2 is common from the first term. That would be 4 minus x over x plus 6 into x minus 6 times 1 over 4 minus x. So if we see this and this are same values, we are going to cancel them. So we are left with x plus 6 into x minus 6. That's our final answer. Question number 22, we are given this part and we have to express x in terms of n. If we see the right hand side is x is as a power of 3, and on the left hand side we are given some of the values. So very first thing is we are going to factorize all of these. So if we take the prime factors of 18, that would be 2 times 9, and this would be 2 times 3 squared. If we take 27, so that would be 3 raised to power 3. If we take 6, so we can write it 3 times 2. If we take 9, so it would be 3 times 3, that would be 3 squared. So we are going to replace all these values in place of 18, 27, 6 and 9. If we replace all these values 18, so we can see that 2 times 3 squared is 18. Then 27, it would be 3 raised to power cubed. Then 6 would be 2 times 3. Then 9 would be equals to 3 squared, and there are whole raised to powers. And remember one thing, that whenever there is a square root, so value of the square root is 1 by 2. So now we are going to simplify where we can, this 2 will be cancelled out with this 2, and 1 3 will be cancelled out with 1 3, so 3 raised to power 1 will be left. Now the remaining values, we have 3 in the numerator. Then we can write 3 cubed power 1 by 2, and this whole power will be 4n plus 6. In the denominator we have 3 squared, so we can multiply all these. So 2 times 2 is 4n plus 16. Now I'm going to take this whole part separately, solve at one side, and then replace the values over here. If I am going to take 3 cubed raised to power 1 by 2, then whole raised to power 4n plus 6. So that would be 3 cubed. First of all, I'll solve this part 1 by 2 with 4n plus 6. So if I'm going to take 1 by 2 and take 2 common from this part, 2 is common, so inside it would be 2n plus 3. This 2 will be cancelled out. So we have 3 cubed 2n plus 3. Now this 3 will multiply inside. So we'll have 3 raised to power 3 times 2 is 6n. And 3 times 3 is 9 plus 9. Now this is the simplest form of this part. I'm going to replace this. So that would be 3 times 3 raised to power 6 n plus 9 divided by 3 raised to power 4 n plus 16. So as we know that bases are same, we can add the parts. So for this one, In the numerator we have 3, 6 and plus 9 plus 1 would be, because here power is 1, 9 plus 1 would be 10, over 3 raised to power 4n plus 16. Now I'm going to take all the parts in the numerator. We know that when the bases are same and dividing, parts will be subtracted. So for this one, I'm going to write 3 one time, parts are subtracted. So denominator power will come in the numerator and change its sign, minus 4n minus 16. Simplified form for this one will be 3 raised to power 2n minus 6. As we know that this is like term to this one, and the other one is 10 minus 16. These are like terms. This was the left hand side, that is equals to the right hand side, 3 raised to power x. Now I'm going to write this 3 raised to power x. As we have indices rule, the bases are same and equal, so parts will also be equal to each other. So we have the value of x, that would be x equals 2n minus 6. That's our required answer, because it was asked that write x in terms of n. So this is the answer for this question. Question number 23 is ABC is a kite, AB is equals to AD and CB is equals to CD. The point B has coordinates K1 and where K is a negative constant, and the point D has coordinates 8, 7. The straight line L passes through the point B and D and has gradient of 3 by 5. Find an equation of AC. Give your answer in the form of Px plus Qy is equals to R, where P, Q and R are integers. Show your working clearly. We are given 2 points and a gradient, and we have to find the equation of line AC. For this we are going to draw the diagram of the kite. I am going to draw this kite like this way, so, and I am going to take BD this way, so you may confuse about the gradient, as this will become horizontal line, and for the horizontal line the gradient is 0. So that's why I have taken this as a tilted form. According to the given information, the line L passes through the points BD. So I will say that this is the line L. To find the equation of AC, we need two things. One we need, that is gradient, and the other thing that we need, any point the line is passing through, means the point over here. This is the midpoint, as we know that the two diagonals of kite always bisect each other. So this would be the midpoint of BD or AC. But the thing is, we have one unknown over here. To find unknown K, first of all, we are going to use the condition of gradient. So gradient is given to us. We are going to use the formula for the gradient, that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals 3 by 5. By using this gradient, we can find the value of K. So if I say this value x2 y2 and this value x1 y1, so x2 y2 x1 y1, y2 minus y1 would be 1 minus 7 over x2 minus x1 would be k minus 8, that is equals to 3 by 5. If we cross multiply the values, we'll see 5 will multiply on the other side and 3 will multiply with k minus 8. So to simplify, this part would become minus 6 and times 5 equals 3 times k minus 8. Simplify further, we'll get minus 30 equals 3k minus 24. So minus 30 plus 24 equals 3k, and we'll have the value of k, that would be minus 6 over 3, that is equals to negative 2. So k is equals to negative 2. By using this value, we can find the midpoint of BD. As I said earlier, that the two diagonals of the kite always bisect each other. Bisect means they passes through their midpoints. We have point B minus 2 1 and D 8 7. We can find the midpoint of BD by using the formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. That is, these are x values. So we are going to add and divide by 2. We'll get minus 2 plus 8 by 2. And the other values are y values, 1 over 1 plus 7 divided by 2. So we have midpoint, the final answer 3 and 4. Now we have the point M, that is a midpoint on AC 3, 4, and we need gradient, as we know that AC and BD are perpendicular, and the gradients will be negative reciprocal of each other. So gradient of BD is given to us. Gradient of AC would be the negative reciprocal of BD. So that would be minus 5 over 3. By using this information, we are going to use the equation, general equation of straight line y is equals to mx plus c. We have m, we have the point, but c is missing. So by substituting the point xy, m is minus 5 over 3 and x would be 3, we'll get the value of c. 3 will be cancelled out, so we'll have 4 plus 5. The value of c is 9. Now for the general equation y equals to mx plus c, we are going to substitute the value of the gradient and the value of c. So we'll get the equation of straight line, but we are given that it should be given in this form. So it means that we are going to remove the denominator and move x value on the other side. So if we are going to cross multiply 3 over there, so it will also multiply with this value because it doesn't have any denominator. So if we are moving this 3 this side, it will also multiply with the other value. So we'll have 3y equals minus 5x plus 27. First value is x, so I'm going to move this negative 5x over there, so it would become 5x plus 3y equals to 27. That's our required final answer. This was the last question of our paper. Thank you very much.